Today we are here for the San Luis Valley Professional Development Conference. It's a collaborative effort between 10 of the school districts in the San Luis Valley and Adams State to provide professional learning opportunities to our educators.
We started our day off with a phenomenal keynote. Dr. Julia Garcia engaged the crowd in really thinking about what makes us who we are. It really wasn't just a keynote speaker, it was an experience.
The fact that you still show up, you didn't quit, you didn't give up, you didn't move away. You're here. But here isn't a physical space. That's not what I'm talking about. Here isn't this room. Here isn't a place. It's a space you take to discover more and more of what you're capable of. We just have to keep bringing ourselves back to peace, to hope, to being our own cheerleader, to the things we value. Yes! It's values.
When I first started teaching, we had PLCs for the whole valley, except they were kind of disconnected and they weren't sustainable. And it was hard, so we always had to find people from outside. And so what has been created here is that we're taking the expertise from within our communities and we're sharing it with each other, and we are empowering each other. I think that's really powerful because we are a fairly isolated and rural community.
Oh, I love today the ability to bring not just high quality professional development to one site. That's one thing, and that's very important. But the magic that happens when educators get to network with educators that they might know of, or they might have met someone new or not see that often, I think that's where the power is, and that's where the magic happens.
And to just share what it is that we do and why we do it. That coming together makes a difference. There's more than just me battling it out or my staff.
One of the reasons it's important to hold this conference is because all of our teachers work in small rural schools in the valley, and many times it can be a challenge to find access to other teachers to collaborate with, to share ideas with. And so through collaborative efforts like this, we're able to bring those teachers together to share in professional learning, so that they can share expertise and ideas with each other and get better at their craft as a result.
As a closing keynote with Dr. Lehman Hicks, who's going to bring it home. He's going to remind us about our why. He's going to help us get there again so that we continue the rest of the school year to be just as re-energized to be educators.
And I'm watching during 5 minutes, I watched like 20 students walk into this office and they come up to this desk and they tap in this bottle of lotion and then they walk out. Second period, I watch another group of students come into this office and they tap this lotion bottle, but I'm watching this guidance counselor talk to these students. How was your weekend? How your sister? How your auntie? Just having general conversation. And what I realized was that over 4 or 5 periods, that probably 50 to 60 students have come into this office to tap this bottle of lotion. Because everybody asked you. But what I realized was this. That guidance counselor used a bottle of Jergens lotion to connect with students. So let me ask you this. What is your bottle of Jergens lotion? Change how you see things, and then things may begin to change. An example of that is that we tell people that failure is not an option, right? Garbage. Failure is an option. It's reserved for those who are willing to try.
No, I think the things that spoke and resonated with me the most today were just the unintentional impact that you have on kids all the time. And so we prepare and we plan and we do all of the things. And what was really nice about today was also remembering that we have way more of an impact with just our words or just our presence than we could ever teach them about math or science or whatnot. It's about being a human too.
What I hope comes out of this event, one of them is more connection and networking, but two, it's just some deeper knowledge in some of the topics that our presenters are presenting, such as, there's a wide variety of topics: special education, gifted and talented, RTI, AI, family engagement. I mean, you name it, we're offering it. So I hope that folks are able to feel re-energized, to feel like their buckets were filled, but also to leave with some new knowledge that they could then implement in their classrooms.